In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I got 30,000 Instagram followers. All organic, so no paid, no bots, nothing funny, just true, pure organic growth. At the end of this video, I'm even gonna share with you a little calculation that will tell you exactly how many posts you need to post in order to hit your follower goal. So be sure to stay to the end of the video to get that handy little formula. If you're here because you wanna get more followers and make more money on Instagram, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We put out a bunch of videos specifically on how to grow organically on Instagram, all the little things you need to know to not just grow on Instagram, but make money on Instagram. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. Strategy number 1, the more content I posted, the more followers I got. I know it seems really obvious, right? Like, oh, if you post more, you get more followers. But I want you to think about it differently. I want to reframe it. You control the flow of your followers. So if you have big follower goals in 2022, if you want to get a bunch of Instagram followers in 2022, you can control that by the amount of content you're posting on Instagram. So here's what I like to do. I like to do the math like this. Number 1, how many posts do I currently have? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna literally pull up your Instagram account. We'll pull up mine here. 310 posts that I've made to Instagram. Then the second question that I ask is, number 2, how many followers do I currently have? So how many posts and how many followers? All right, so then we're gonna do the math. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to divide the number of followers by the number of posts. So I have 30,300 followers. We're gonna divide that by 310 posts, which is gonna give me around 97 followers per post. Now, this is just a rough estimate. This is not scientific at all by any means, but it's a helpful little tool. So I basically get around 97 followers per post. Let's say my goal in 2022 was I wanted to get 100,000 followers. So I need to add 70,000 new followers in the upcoming year. And so then what I do is you're gonna divide 70,000, you're gonna divide that by 97 because it takes about 97 followers per post. We did the math on that earlier to get right around, it looks like 729, give or take. So in other words, over the next year, I need to do 729 posts. Now these posts could be reels. Hint, they should be reels because reels are going to help you grow a ton, but they could be, carousel posts. We'll talk about that in other videos. But for right now, in order for you to kind of calculate your goals, just know that, okay, you're going to divide the number of followers you have by the number of posts you've created, and that's going to tell you about, on average, how many followers you get per post. Second strategy that I did to get 30,000 organic followers on Instagram is I became a well-known expert in my field. So if you're new to me on YouTube, it's a very small audience that I have right now on YouTube, but I'm very well known on Facebook and I have a huge email list. And so I think this idea of becoming an expert in your field gets glossed over a lot. Instagram's actually one of the smallest platforms that I have. I have 125,000 people in my Facebook group that I created. I have over 150,000 people on my email list. And so people know who I am. And they naturally sought me out on Instagram and they followed me because they knew me. And so part of your journey to become someone who has a lot of followers is to do things that make you interesting enough to follow. I earned 7 figures several years in a row now. And as a woman running a 7-figure business, you're actually part of the 1.7%. So of all the entrepreneurs that make 7 figures, only 1.7% of them are women. You need to do things that are worth following. Ask yourself, what am I doing to become someone remarkable, to become someone interesting, somebody that other people would want to follow? The other reason why I'm remarkable is because I created a ton of content that helps people. So it gives people another reason to follow me because not only did I create a 7-figure company, but I show people how I did it with my free content. So it gives them another reason to follow me. Think about it this way. You need to become someone who's doing something worth following. Strategy number 3, I focused on quality, not quantity. So I want to show you this really cool calculation, this little formula that I use. There's a very famous article that explains why you don't need millions of followers in order to make a fantastic living doing what you love. You only need 1,000 true fans. And so I found this to be the case, right? Last year, I made $240,000 from Instagram alone. So that platform brought me in $240K last year alone in revenue. So if you do the math on this, right, I made $240,000 for my 30,000 followers. So we're going to divide 240 divided by 30,000 followers, which gives us about $8 per follower. Now, if you compare that to other people I know who have an average of 100,000 followers on Instagram and they only made $20,000 that year from Instagram, their average follower on Instagram only pays them 20 cents. The reason why I like that is I think it speaks to the fact that you don't need hundreds of thousands of followers in order to make a really good living, right? I did a total of 1.5 million in revenue last year, and 240,000 of that came from Instagram. And I have a relatively small following on Instagram. So I think it's a good thing for you to think about not just quantity, but really prioritizing the quality of the people who are following you. Strategy number 4. This is one of the 4 things I did to get more organic followers on Instagram. I paid attention to the content that my audience liked, and I made more of it. So I tried so many different things, especially last year when I was really diving into creating content for Instagram. And I think sometimes we overthink things. What I would encourage you to do is go back to your 10 top Instagram posts and identify the patterns. Why do people like those Instagram posts? Were they really helpful? Were they you being vulnerable? Were you sharing a story? Why did people like those Instagram posts? What about it do they want more of? And then ask yourself, how can I create 20 more posts like that? Sometimes we feel that we have to reinvent the wheel and constantly be coming up with new stuff. But in my experience, having been a content creator for as long as I have, your audience makes it easy for you. Just notice what they like and create more of that. Don't feel the need to reinvent the wheel. A little tool that you can use that I really like to help find your top 10 posts are called Best 9. So it's going to show you your top 9 posts, but it'll show you your most popular posts on Instagram. So I'm going to put a little screenshot of that here. It's your Best 9, and that will help you kind of understand which of your Instagram posts are popular. There's one more bonus thing that I thought would be really cool. I was thinking about how we could use this video to help you get more followers for your Instagram account. And so here's what I want you to do. If you want to get more followers to your Instagram account, I want you to leave a comment that shares your Instagram handle, and I want you to share 1 or 2 sentences on why we should follow you. So my last big video, I did a big Instagram video, and the last one got, I think it was 85,000 views. And another one I did got 50,000 views. So this is a really cool opportunity for you to leave your Instagram handle in the comments below, talk a little bit about why we should follow you, and then you can get a lot of exposure to your Instagram channel through that way. This would be a really easy way for you to get a lot of exposure to your Instagram account. So leave that comment below. If you are currently using Instagram or you want to use Instagram to grow your business, you should totally come to this workshop that I'm hosting. I'm getting together with a few female entrepreneurs, and we're going to talk about some of the things that I've done. I'm going to share with you things I've done to literally double my business in a year. It's going to be a super hands-on workshop. Bring your pen, bring some markers. I'm going to share some really cool ways for you to see where you're leaving money on the table, especially as it relates to your Instagram account. So click the link in the description to join this workshop. It's totally free. My gift to you. I'd really love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like if you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.